Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome back. If you're a subscriber, I just want to say thank you so much to my 1,000 subscribers. I love you guys so much. I'm just chilling out tonight, vibes in, and yeah, just chilling. So just gonna wait for some people to come in. Just gonna sort this out a bit. Hi, one person's come in. That's good. That's good. I was just gonna record a video. I usually record a few videos and then, upload them every day, but I thought I'll just do a live and just do the video, and if anyone comes in, then they get to see the live video. Okay, so the title for today is called How to Work Around Narcissists. How to work around narcissistic people. Now, we spend so much time figuring out who the narcissist is and all of that head banging confusion, right? But what I realized after finding out the first narcissist is that these people are everywhere. So we need to kind of navigate our way through it, right? So I realized like there's lots of narcissistic people in your family, maybe romantically, maybe even in your workplace. So I've kind of like split it all up just so I can go into detail about how we can work around it, right? That's my air freshener again. Okay, so family. Okay, I'm not sure if you do have a family who's narcissistic. I do have a few. I don't go into detail about who they are or anything like that because I'm trying to keep it trying to keep it quiet. So they don't know that I know, but I know who they are, right? So once I found out who this narcissistic person in my family was, right, I went low contact. So once I realized who they were, I realized I couldn't cut them off, because if I cut them off, then I seem like I'm crazy or I seem like I'm jealous. So I had to kind of like play the game, right? So I just pulled back a lot, stopped the phone calls, just stopped giving as much energy and stopped giving things and helping them out. But if I would see them, I would say hi, and then they'd be like, "You're right." I'm like, "Yeah," and then just keep it like one word answers, because you don't want all of that mess, right? And then I noticed that they started to try and find out what's going on in my life, right? They started trying to find out what I'm doing, my business and stuff. And then when I would ask them, what are you doing, who you with, where you working, they didn't want to tell me. So now I realized, okay, you're a narcissist and you're trying to find out information about me so you can use it against me. So let me tread carefully, okay? So I'm looking down because I've got my notes down here. Like I said, do not tell your family members, this is about family members, do not tell your family members your business, like any of them, because you don't know who's talking to who, you don't know what might slip out. So, I have family members who use other family members to spy on me. And when I mean spy, I mean find out what I'm doing, what I'm up to, who I'm dating, like all my information about myself, right? So when that particular family member would contact me, I would just keep it so neutral. And I felt like that helps, because then if no family members know anything, then the narcissistic family member can't know anything either, right? Then, yeah, don't mention your thoughts, like I said to you, relationship, especially if you're trying to start a new business, right? You have to protect it like it's your baby. You literally can't tell nobody, even somebody that you trust that's in your family, about it, because they might be excited for you. They might support you, but they might tell the narcissist, right? Maybe they don't even know that the narcissist is a narcissist. So we have to keep quiet. Keep those plans between you and God. Don't tell anybody what you're doing. What else have I got here? Another thing, narcissistic family members like to triangulate with you. So they like to use cousins against you, and it's like if there's two family members who are narcissistic, they like to use each other to abuse you. So they'll make you feel like the odd one out, or the black sheep, or make you feel like you're not worthy, you're not pretty, you're not, like, they will go out and they will tell you, yeah, we're going here, and they haven't invited you, and they'll do certain things that's passive aggressive, and that's just to make you feel like you're not worth anything, right? But it's not that, it's just that they are jealous of you, or they hate you, and they use this to abuse you. They're not gonna outright shout at you and scream at you and tell you that they hate you, but they're gonna do sneaky things, right, to show you that they don't like you. So if you go to another family member and tell them, look, this person's narcissistic, or this person hates me, then it comes back to you. Now you're the jealous one, you're the evil one, so it's kind of like you have to play a game with them, right? So low contact with everyone, whether they're narcissistic or not. Low contact, keep your business to yourself, your relationship, your business, everything. Okay, so I actually had a family member come up to me and say to me, what was it? This family member said this about you. And my blood started boiling, right? But I thought, you know what? Let me kind of just... So I said, you know what? They are allowed to think that. That is their opinion. And I left it as that. And that family member who was actually narcissistic that came to me and told me that, they were like, oh, so you're not upset? I'm like, no, why would I be upset? They're allowed to think that about me. That's completely fine. Like, we all have an opinion. That's fine. Okay, so people at work, I'm not sure, not many people, they don't really have, well, let's just say toxic people, not so much narcissistic, but toxic people at work, it can be deadly because work is your second home, right? So when it comes to dealing with these toxic people, we just have to talk about the job itself, the job at hand. Let's not talk about our business. Let's not talk about our relationships or anything like that. I actually had a co-worker who I told that I was going to an interview for another job. She ended up telling my boss, and I had to quit so I didn't get fired. It was, yeah, I did not think that person was toxic or narcissistic, but they were. And I told one person about the interview, and it was that girl, and that girl went and told my boss. Could you imagine? So don't tell them anything, especially about a future interview, because someone's gonna, yeah. So if they ask you, oh, so what's going on with your life? Are you married? Are you this? According to them, you have no life. According to them, you have no, you have nothing. You go home, you go to sleep, you come back to work. That's that. Keep it. Shh. What else have we got? So if these people try to communicate with you, or these people try to befriend you at work, right? When it's lunchtime, you have to kind of break away from them. So if they say, let's go here for lunch, just say, no, I've got lunch upstairs. Or if they follow you to lunch upstairs, leave the premises. Like, you have to literally avoid them when it's lunchtime and after work. If they try and, if they try to say, oh, come have drinks after work, just say, oh, I can't, sorry, I'm busy. Even if you're at home having a cup of tea, just tell them you're busy, it's not going to work. Because they want to get you where you're vulnerable, when you're drunk, when you're out of work, so you're kind of free, right? They want to get you, and then they're going to find out all the information about you and use it against you at work. Probably tell your boss or other members that work at your workplace. So you have to literally be so private about your life. Like, it's not hiding, but it's being private. Anything that you share with them, you don't mind everyone knowing. Let's just say something really silly, like, you have a doctor's appointment. You can tell them, I have a doctor's appointment. I don't care if the boss finds out, because the boss already knows. You have to be selective about what you tell people, because this world is, you just don't know. Like I said before, again, they're going to try and add you on social media. Don't accept their friend requests. Don't add them. Again, it's to spy on you and to stalk you and to use this information against you, to colleagues and bosses. So in every way, you have to kind of like, don't just, they're not your friends. Okay, especially at work. People are backstabbers and they're liars. So you kind of have to pull yourself away. So I just wanted to get that out with people at work. And when it comes to your whole life in general, you know, you just have to keep everything private. I keep pictures of my son private. It's not online. I keep where I live private, who I'm with, who I work with, where I work, friendships. I literally keep everything quiet because it's such a small world. Like, you don't know who knows who, and it's not so much like everyone's out to get you, but it could be a thing where they're like, oh yeah, that's this person, and they're just gonna tell this person because they feel like there's nothing wrong with it, right? You just don't know who knows who talks to who, so you have to be so careful. And you know, you have to keep everything, I keep repeating myself, you have to keep everything private, especially if you're doing well, especially if you have like a really nice car, your valuables that's on the street, right? You can't be showing it off on social media, like, because people will actually come and pop the tires, scratch your car. Like, it is such a cruel world that I just want you guys to live life, but also be selective about what you say to people and what you do. And that's just literally my thoughts on how to work around narcissistic people. There's so much more to it. Hi Daryl from Atlanta, how are you? So there's literally so much more to it, but if you guys want to ask me any questions about anything, I can answer it right now. But working around narcissistic people, that's something what we literally have to do. There's no choice here. There's going to be narcissists, there's always going to be narcissists, and we have to work around it. We can't be trying to expose every narcissist. We can't be trying to, you know, we just have to, once we find out who they are, we can't be shouting, you're a narcissist. We have to just keep it to ourselves and tread carefully. So literally, that is literally what my video is going to be about, because usually I do my videos in about 10 minutes. So that's all I have to say on this subject. Let me know if you want to ask me anything. And if not, please follow me on Instagram and TikTok, and I will see you for my next live or my next video. And I just want to say thank you everyone for your support, and I'll see you soon.